Thank you, Mr. Chairman, sir. My colleague who just spoke brought out some of the issues I intend to raise, and that is the fact that the job of the responsibility of this committee came out of the fact that our colleagues raised issues about increase in fuel price. So I will want that question. I'll wait for you, because I wanted you to directly. The increase to 617, did it have to come? Did that increase have to come? So that is where I think you should focus your argument. The issue of CNG and all the analysis that followed, I agree entirely. It's a no-brainer that we have to start tending towards CNG. But you must also remember issues of culture shock, adjustment issues when you are introducing something that will be rather alien or new to people, and what it will cost, even psychologically. You know, everybody was born or raised to go to filling station and go and buy petrol, what we call premium motor spirit. So to start using another one, which we have to, I believe, but petrol is still here, sir. Petrol is still here, not just in Nigeria. Petrol is still here all over the world. We are just trying to develop affinity or use or adjustment to start using other forms of energy. The cheapest for us in Nigeria, because of our vast deposits, is CNG. But to focus on CNG as an alternative immediately, which this presentation seemed to capture, may not be it. Let us talk a bit more about petroleum pricing, loading, landing, and all the things, the value chain, and all the things that go with it, so that we can glean recommendations from the presentation you make to us and bring to the house. The whole house will sit down and make recommendations to government. We are not going to start talking like, okay, the solution is CNG, therefore fuel price petrol price can keep going, you know, like that. So because if you are going to do CNG, it's not going to be right away. Some people are going to first of all take it as a taboo. That's what I mean by culture shock. There is usually also adjustment issues when you introduce a new things, and all the logistics. That's the third thing. All the logistics of trying to bring it, open service points, and all that. It's a long shot. We will do it. I support it, but it's a long shot. So let us focus on the issue. Thank you. And by the way, just when the professional was talking about fact checking, well, the network here is not very good. I didn't fact check, but I just know that when you said a pipeline is being constructed to Morocco, 60,000 kilometers, you said, sir? Did you say 60,000? 6,000. Aha, it cannot be more than that, because to fly around the world, the circumference of the world, if you enter going on an airplane and fly around the world, is 24,000 kilometers. So, okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman. Basically, why we're here was the reason why from 537 to 617. That is the question, sir, right? And in my explanation before, I did explain the reason. The reason is simple. Because of the regime we are now, as we're even moving, even 3 days ago, some of those depot owners reduced from the price we are buying to 2 naira. You know. So this market now, the fundamentals are there. Crude is going up. We are not refining here. Even if we are refining here, those owners of those refinery or government, they don't sell this product in the naira. They still want to get the investment covered in dollar. They will put the price. They will also give the exchange. So it's not free. This product now is internationally priced. Tomorrow, there might be force majeure in a lot of things. Maybe one war or the other might even. During the time of COVID, you saw that it was even difficult for people to export or sell their crude. It happened. And that would have been the best period to remove this pricing thing. That way people wouldn't have even, by now, would have gotten used to it. And government said they have removed it, but they didn't implement it. You cannot say you people have given that law that we are now under the regime of PIA, where the thing that controls the market is the reality. Petrol is like any other commodity. It's like milk. It's like soap. How much are we buying a tin of that pig milk or 3 grand now? That is what is happening. I remember in this country there was this time government under national supply was giving this essential commodity where people go and line up to get it. It was pampered then. Not until when government said, no, we are no more going to do this. Now, if you want 1 trailer load of milk in your house, you can get it. Before, it wasn't easy. It was under, like, guided, like this Petrol now. Pretty soon, people will begin to do everything for people, where the customer will now become the king. That is the era we are now. It's not the making of anybody. When government was subsidizing it, we didn't know. We must also be very, very grateful for the government to have done it all these years. The realities are here. And that is why when we say we can use this difficult period to get something better that will create an enabling environment for everybody. That is what we're saying. It's not the making of anybody. Thank you.
Thank you. G should also be incorporated, and you think it's a veritable way of bringing succor to Nigerians? Okay. Okay. So I'd like to thank you all for coming. I also commend my members for the very, very robust and insightful interjections and contributions. So we thank you and we wish you safe journey to your various abodes. So in the event that we need to see you again, please make yourselves available. Thank you so much. This meeting
we'll make
John
time to see you people again. We'll make